The news that you refer to is actually last month. They reported early October. It is actually a startup called Pony AI. So if you go look at it, it's actually not just one. They're based in California. As many of you know, California is basically the hub of startups, right? That's where the Sequoia capital is. And right now, Sequoia capital basically is controlled by the CCP. Neo Shin, right? The Congress is pushing for investigation into the Sequoia because the Sequoia has brought so many startups, and many of them are linked not only to the CCP. You should be scared because they're linked in with the military, and they're doing AIs. It's all about data and data modeling and machine learning. And we are about entering a completely different quadrant of science here. We're about to elevate the civilization for all mankind. However, we have the biggest challenge in our lifetime, I would say maybe in the last 100 years or even 1,000 years, because truly we have the evil demonic regime that have their hands on almost every corner inch of this AI and quantum computing. And this is where I think people need to really pay attention. Pony AI is just one out of probably thousands. Okay. So, and they're collecting data all over the place. Like they're testing self-driving car. Okay. So, and look at the DJI, the drones. They're basically took over the entire marketplace in the United States and in Europe because they're cheap. You have to ask yourself, why does Chinese companies selling cheap stuff? First of all, they have a forced labor. Okay. So Chinese people, those slaves are earning pennies. And you have to look at the country. 95% of them do not have a social welfare system. Okay. People, if you have cancer or some serious illness, you're just waiting to die. Okay. The country is not going to treat you. That's the reality. That's why they can cheaper on labor. Second, they don't have laws. There's no environmental protection law. There's no labor law. There's no safety. Okay. So be it. So they can lower the price. But the most important thing why they can make things cheaper is because government subsidize. Every 5 years, the Xi Jinping, the CCP, they laid out the technologies, those things they ought to have. So how do they have it? They don't have people. They don't have beautiful minds like you do.
They steal it. They steal it. Yeah.
Exactly.
They steal
They
it.
tell you what are the things they want.
Yep.
And then they try to corrupt people and getting this from the West. And majority of them getting it from United States and Israel. Okay, so that's how they basically using government subsidize.
Yeah.
And make it the really cheap price. And that this is a predatory practice. They want to take over the market.